What's up? So I'm trying out this YouTube live thing now. I wanted to post about, and I can't get the orientation right. I wanted to talk about my new hire. So I hired my first fertilizer tech. And so I was just thinking about all that. I was like, okay, so I'm hiring a new fert tech. So I'm gonna need a few things, right? Like I was the one doing all the fertilizing, so I've been using my truck, so I'm gonna need a new truck. So I thought I'll use this opportunity to try and go over some goals, and if you wanted to hop in, that's cool. Maybe we could even hold each other accountable with some goals. I don't know. I just thought about this. I'm actually waiting for my food to, me to be able to pick up my food. So I thought I'd use this time to come up with some goals, right? So I just got a sheet of paper, nothing written on it. So I'm gonna try and split it up into different categories. Like let's say, everybody has goals for money, right? So let's go money section, labor, I don't know, processes, services, percentages, things like that. Let's say, what else? I don't know. So let's just start with my fertilizer. So I hired a fert tech. So I'm gonna need a new truck, and it's the middle of August. So let's say this is gonna be the August goal. All these goals are for August right now. So what up, Newson? All right, so I'm gonna need a new truck. So while I'm training my guy, I gotta come up with a way to get a new truck. So that's gonna be my goal. I've gotta look into, I don't know, looking for trucks online, maybe talking to a bank and seeing if I can get a loan, and then finding out how much I could get, and then looking for a truck. I don't know, but I gotta figure this all out because that's gonna be my new August goal. Obviously I've gotta train him. That's gonna be a big goal. What's up, Lawn Dude? So again, I'm coming up with goals, and if you want to jump in, maybe you can start writing some goals, or I'll write them down and hold each other accountable. I don't know. Maybe we won't even hold each other accountable. I don't know, but I think goals are super important. It's the middle of summer. Well, I shouldn't say middle of summer. It's like middle of August, and so we're gonna start to peak out. And I think that if you come up with goals, you can, I don't know, push yourself through the slowness or the redundancy of the days. Because if you stay still, you're not moving forward, and we should all be moving forward. So I'm thinking we should come up with goals. So again, I got to train my guy. So I got to come up with, a short-term plan for him to come up with a training guide so that he can spray on his own. As far as the mow guys, I'd like to keep their, right now, I think we've got one crew at 55% labor cost, which I think is a little high, but not too bad. My other crew is at 45%. So I guess that's a lot better. So I'd like to, let me try to see if by the end of the month I could get them down to 43%. So it's on video. Let's see if I can get that happen. If you guys want to figure out how to do your percentages, it's really simple. All you do is figure out the work that they've done and add it all up for the week, and then you divide it by the money that you spent to pay them, right? So anyway, I don't know if that made any sense, but that's how I come up with the percentage. Like I said, my guys are at 45% and 55%. The middle of that is going to be 50%. But I'm going to try and shoot for 43% now that I'm super aware of it. So your goal has been set a month ago. Good. I haven't really been setting goals. I've just been kind of just pushing all the work and trying to get it through, and then looking at my numbers at the end of the month going, oh, okay, things are cool. But I want to try and see if I can get them better setting a goal ahead of time. So anyway, as far as money goes, you know, everything's good. We haven't been dropping anything. If there's a money section, I'm gonna say, let me see if I can get all the people that owe me to pay me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say accounts receivable. Down to $200. I'd love to say zero, but I'm trying to be realistic here. So if I can get it down to $200 by the last day of the month, that'll be good, because on the first day of the month, I'm gonna have a bunch owed to me again. So I'm gonna try and see if by the end of the month, I can have it down to 200. So far I'm gonna need a truck in my accounts receivable down to $200. I don't know. I think I'm going off in like a weird tangent. I had no idea this is what I'd be thinking about right now, but let's see. What kind of goals should we all be looking for? Anybody got any ideas? There's debt. You know, everybody's trying to get some debt paid off. You know, maybe pay off a credit card by the end of the month. Anybody do that kind of thing? Okay, another thing I need to do by the end of the month for sure is come up with my snow clearing prices. You know, because the prices I had last year wasn't really working. Goals stay ahead of winter. Yes, stay ahead of winter. So we should have all our snow clearing accounts by the end of October. You know, by the end of October, I mean, obviously we're going to get new accounts coming in after that, but by the end of October, we should have a decent route so that those that do snow, obviously there's some of you guys on there that don't do snow clearing. It doesn't snow in your state, but we need to be ahead of that. And actually, we need to have I need to have my numbers for snow clearing before my Christmas lights, believe it or not, because people kind of worry more about snow pushing than they do for lights. So that usually comes first as far as calls coming in. And then obviously there's the Christmas light season. You get snow. So I don't know, do you do snow? I think it's Christopher. Sorry, man. Newson Lawn Care. Do you do snow clearing? Oh, just say lots of it. So here's the thing. I used to not do snow clearing. You should. You should, because, well, I don't know if you should. Obviously, you do what you want, but I always felt like I learned this thing one time from a lawn care consultant that said every business is seasonal. You know, every business is seasonal. If you think about it, think about like a retail store like Kohl's or something. They're a seasonal business. You don't realize it until you understand what their busy season is. So their busy season is Christmas. So basically it's day after Thanksgiving and like Black Friday kicks off their season. That's like their spring. It's like they make all their money in November, December, and January. And then after that, they're just trying to stay afloat. And that's what I was thinking. Lawn care business, it's seasonal. Obviously, we all know it's seasonal. We all know it's seasonal, but why not keep everybody working the whole year? So once I learned that, I realized that I should start doing snow clearing, because my employees, they want to feel secure and they want to make more money, and I could actually build this business to be a full year business and not just seasonal, you know? So I'm trying to grow the snow clearing. Once I realized that every business is seasonal, I wanted to be a business that was a real business too, just like all the businesses that work year round. So I wanted to be like that. When I decided that that's what I wanted to do, I started doing snow clearing and I started doing Christmas lights. So and it's working out pretty good. I mean, we're getting busier. I'm getting employees that are sticking through the winter longer, and we're getting stronger every year. So that snow clearing list, route, division is eventually going to be pretty good. I mean, I know